Good afternoon, all. We will start. Right. So last week we have started this lesson. Part one we have done. If there are one slide we have to do, I will do that after completing this today. Then this is part two. I have uploaded this as well. Same lesson, but included in two different slides. Right. So here in last week, what we have discussed. Can you explain the assignments? Assignments. I will tell you now. First thing is you do have Moodle activities, right? So there will be 5 activities. So first one is you have to select existing product with modifications, or else you have to coming up with a new product, right? So you have to take either existing product and introduce it with modifications, or else you have to take a new product, that means new concept that you have to introduce. It can be a service as well. Then in there you can find the details in LMS. You have to introduce, you have to create a brand name for that product, then logo and slogan. That is first one. Second one, you have to provide what is the price of the product, and then what are the promotional methods that you are going to do for that product itself, right? So those things, by including those things, you have to do a 3 minutes presentation, either by one person or 2 persons of the group. So simply it's a pitching, right? You have to pitch your product to the class. You have to tell that this is the product, these are the functions it includes, these are the benefits, this is the price, these are the promotional methods. Likewise, you have to pitch it to the class. So you can take 3 minutes. So one member from the group can do it, right? So if you want, you can prepare a slide by including 2 slides maximum. That will be enough. So in the first slide, you can include the product pictures, logo, brand, and those things. Second slide, price, promotional methods, those details. Presentation deadline. Deadline is here. Okay, you mentioned case studies වල නම් මම deadline එක දැම්මා. මම කියන්න කවුද? ඒකයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන් හදාගෙන තියාගන්න. Then activity 2 is about you have to select a failed product in the market, global product or Sri Lankan product, right? It can fail well that market again, right? So then you have to reintroduce it with modifications. That means you have to tell this was there previously in the market and it got failed due to these reasons, right? Then you have to tell what are the new things that you have added, or what are the changes that you are going to do to put back into the market. Right? So then again that you have to explain in the same presentation, you can do it as activity. Right? 2 minutes, 3 minutes away, can present. Right? So then that's the second one. Then third one, what I have given to other batches to recreate the old TV commercial. But for you, since it's difficult to do a video, you can what you can do is you can select one Sri Lankan old TV commercial, not the new one. That means which was there during 2000 or before, even before that, you can select one. Then you can tell what are the positive things, negative things that you can see from the marketing point of view in that TV commercial. Then you can suggest some modifications to that advertisement.
Is it individual or group?
Group. All these are group, right? So that is you have to do. Again, so all those 3 activities you can present in one presentation, right? So you don't have to present much. Just you can give a brief idea to me. Then activity 4 and 5 will be case studies. One is already there in the LMS. I will upload the other one. ඒ දෙකේ නම් මම deadline එක දාලා තියෙනවා. අන්තිමටම තියෙන මට November date එකක් දාලා තියෙන්නේ. Link එක තියෙනවා Moodle activities submission link කියලා. To that you have to submit 2 case studies answers. So those are Moodle activities. Then final presentation, that will be on our final date, I think 8 November. It is the final session date November 8 or 9. So that in that day we will be having the final presentation. So it is the extension version of activity 1. I'm already here again. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ අලුතෙන් ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් හරි තියෙන ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් මොඩිෆයි කරලා ඉන්ට්‍රොඩියුස් කරනවා. ඒකට තව දේවල් ටිකක් ඇඩ් කරලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රසන්ට් කරන්න තියෙන. ඒකට අර කරපු එකේ කෙරුවට පස්සේ after feedback you can do corrections and then do the final presentation. So additionally what you have to do there, you have to apply targeting, segmenting and positioning the lesson that we have done last week. That part and the 4 Ps you have to apply. ඒ දෙක තමයි additionally තියෙන්නේ. ඒකත් මම LMS එකේ දාලා තියෙනවා. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට බලන්න පුළුවන් මොනවද කියන්නේ. ඒතර ඒකේ product description, brand name, logo, slogan, positioning, segmentation, targeting, that part plus 7 Ps of application. Individual activity එක blog post එකක්. So ඒකේ මොනවාද topics 4ක් තියෙනවා මම දාලා. ඒ 4න් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමති එකක් select කරගෙන you have to prepare a blog. Right? මට එදා පෙන්නන්න බැරි වුණා මම අද ගේන්නම් sample blog එකක් පෙන්නන්න. So maximum 2 pages වගේ you can prepare it in Word document or else if you know any other tools or softwares you can prepare. So in there you have to be mostly marks will be given to your creativity and the content. So you can include pictures, colors, like formatting good guidelines. Individual like mama deadline එක දාලා තියෙනවා. අර first activity තුනේ මම deadline එක කියන්නම් ඒ presentation. And those are the questions. Here last week we have started to discuss about marketing needs. In there we have started doing the first one, which is product. So under that we have discussed what does it mean by product, differences between product and services, then what are the different levels of products, product life cycle, those things we have done. Today we will be doing these points: product hierarchy, managing product needs, product line decision, these points. You can first write down the topic, product hierarchy. The product hierarchy in the sense you may have here an organizational hierarchy, organizational structure. Likewise, in products also there are different levels. Organizational hierarchy we have top level, middle level, lower level. Likewise, in when it comes to a specific product or the product categories that we provide, in there also we do have different levels which will be satisfying general needs to more specific needs of a consumer. So those are what we are going to learn here. First we have need family in the sense what is the basic need that we are going to satisfy through all of our products that we produce. Right? So here I will explain this through an example. So if we first take need this, if we consider this personal care, right? So this is the need that the basic need that we are going to satisfy through the products that we produce within our company. That is we call need family, right? So need family in the sense, what is the basic need that we will be satisfying through all our products within the company, right? So mostly we will be satisfying one need, but we will be producing different types of products to satisfy this need. Right? So then to satisfy this need, let's say our company is producing skincare products, then hair care products, then oral care products. Likewise, we will be producing in order to satisfy personal care of a person. We do have different categories where we do have certain products only for skincare. Then there are products for hair care. Then for oral care, then again there are several products, right? So then we do categorize our products into those different categories that we call product class. So the product category, right? So then this is we call need family. Then under this, we do have hair care. Products are there, then skin care. And then oral care products are there. So this is we call product class. You can see here product class of the category. That means a group of products which will satisfy a similar need, right? So then if we take skincare products, we take that bundle together and we put it under one category called skincare product because it satisfies a need called specifically those products are focusing only about human skin. Then for hair care products, we put under one. Then oral care, we put under one. Right? So that is we call product class together. Okay? Then we have another one called product line. Product line in the sense, so under oral care, if we take, it can include toothpaste, and we can produce mouthwash. So those kind of things we can include under oral care. So then this one thing we call that means under oral category, oral care category. Again, we divide into different types of products. That means to satisfy this need, what are the different products that we can produce? That is we call product line. So this is comes under, so this is product class. And this one we call product line. I do that. Right. Then we have the next one we call product type. Sorry, product type. That means under one product line, again there can be different specifications, right? If we take toothpaste, what are the different types of toothpaste that are there? There are some herbal types are there, right? So that means while focusing on very specific needs, still they are going to produce different product types. So that's what we call product type. So then in there we do have the mouthwash also there can be. So herbal. I cannot remember what other things are there. Likewise, there can be again different types, which is more catered to a specific need of a consumer. So then that's we call product type. Then again under this one, let's say under one herbal toothpaste, if we are going to identify one item with more specifications, for example, by telling how many milliliters or grams included in there, in which color, in which taste, Likewise, if we are going to specify, that is we call product item. So you can see product item means distinct product. That means we are going to specifically identify with colors, weightage, maybe sometimes even by specifying length, then design. We are going to identify the item or define the item. That's we call distinct product, or we call it item, right? So then here, those are the different levels in product hierarchy, right? So this is the broader thing. That means what is the need that we are going to satisfy in all these products. Then based on that need, we can identify different categories. We call them product class. Then in under one class, there can be different products which we produce. That's we call product line. Then in under one product, there can be different we call variations. So that's what we call product type. Then if we are going to specify this more, that's we call item. So we can write this down. Definition is there on the slide. I don't know whether it's clear. How much? Yeah, I can really give it. So given an example, here we do have shampoo, conditioner, oils are here. Then if we take shampoo, there are different specific needs like dry hair, වලට වෙනම තියෙනවා, sensitive hair, හරි all type of hair වලට වෙනම shampoo තියෙනවා. ඒකෙන්නේ product type. Product line එක වෙන්නේ shampoo, conditioner, hair oil. Then for the item, you can write example. Item in the sense we are going to more specify what is the product is. So you can say 100 milliliters cube of toothpaste. Tube of herbal toothpaste. I'm going to specify more. That's what we call item. That is by considering all these things, including weight, length, or colors, or anything like that. We are going to specify more. That's we call item. Can you write an example relevant to Apple products? First identify what is the need that they are mainly focusing on. Then under Apple products, we do have smartphones, then MacBooks and all those are there. That's one product class. Then you can consider one product class, maybe smartphones. Then write down what are the examples of product type, and write. First identify what is the need of Apple products. So for the apple products, what's the basic need that it satisfies? What's the need? Communications. Maybe a communication or maybe for entertainment purposes. Yes, for those any that kind of need you can write. Then under that we do have on the product class we have iPhones, iPads are there, MacBooks, smartwatches. Yes, those are the different product categories they do product class. Then if we take iPhone under that, what are the different types we have? iPhone. Yes, we can say they are iPhone maybe 15, 16 that you can categorize. Then again under iPhone 15 we will have
Color, colors,
yes, in terms of that we can tell maybe color wise you can categorize or else the capacity or else in terms of Pro Max, in that also you can basically. Then when you are going to identify the item, you have to specifically mention it is, let's say, for example, iPhone 15 Pro Max, color is black, then what is the memory to 582 to 56?
558.
5?
512.
Yes, you can mention those specifications, right? By mentioning that, you can mention that's what we call active system, right? So then those are the levels that we can identify in product hierarchy. Then next one also linked with this. We have this product mix. Product mix in the sense total products that we provide to customer in our company, right? So that we have already discussed previously. There are some terms are there. We have product mix, length, depth, and consistency, right? So product mix in the sense should be corrected number of product classes. You can write down not the product lines. It is number of product categories offered by the term. Number of product categories. Right. So then, according to Apple example, how many product categories will there are? Yes. For the product class. We have iPhones, iPads, smartwatches, MacBooks, what else do they provide? So let's say those things. So then we can identify if we have those four, then in their product mix, we consider four, right? So when it comes to OS to similar to this example, let's say in a certain company, they produce hair care products, skin care products, and oral care products. So those are the different categories they provide, or the different product classes. So there are three, which means in this company is three. That means when it's come to the product mix, if we asked what is the weight, it is three. Right? That means number of product categories or the number of product classes they do produce. Right? So then in relevant to this example or else to the Apple example, you can write that number to identify according to this example with these three. Then we do have next one. Length in the sense total number of items across all values. Simply that means how many total number of items that company produce, right? Or how many total number of products company produce. That is means called length of product mix, right? So for example, let's say under hair care, they do produce 10 different types of shampoo. Then they do produce again 10 different types of conditioners. Then under oral care, they will produce 10 different types of toothpaste. And then again, if we total there, what is the total number of products that we produce? Total number in the sense, we produce amounts variations products, variations that we call length, right? So in here, let's say, for example, it will have here and skin tone. Then here we three. Then under hair care, they do produce 10 different categories. Then 10 different hair oil or something. Then here 10 toothpaste. Here 10 maybe moisturizing cream or something. So then here then will be that's the limit, right? So under one category, how many products are there? Basically, that's the different product lines, number of product lines, number of product categories were looking at it. Number of product lines, තමයි length එක. Then in one product line, we consider this product line shampoo. So in there, again, how many variations are there? That's we call depth. That you can see here, the third one, depth. That means variations in one product line. So these are the product lines that we have learned previously. So in one product line, what are the variations we have? So in terms of size, in terms of color, in terms of design, these are variations. So then let's say there are shampoo in terms of size, we do have 100 milliliters, 300. The sizes oils in relevant to specific needs. They do provide shampoo for dry skin, all skin type, normal skin, and variations. So then, if you are going to count it, that's what we call length. Sorry, length. So let's say there are three. Then in length, we will see three. So basically, that is number of product types. Right? Total number of product categories for the KNW. Product categories kiyakda tiyanawada කියන එක bill. Product lines kiyyak tiyanawada කියන එක then. එක product line එකක product types kiyyak tiyanawada කියන එක තමයි depth. The last word we call consistency. Consistency in the sense how these products are closely related, whether the products are closely related or not. Closely related in the sense whether the products include the same content, whether to produce those products, whether we use same production process or not. That's what we call consistency. Right? So in there you can write. So consistency means how closely related product lines are. So in there you can write down examples. Consistency, not example, just one point. the consistency. How product lines are closely related in terms of content of the product, resource usage, and production process. Production process. So if I replace this with Apple phones, Apple products, product categories of the product class are iPhones, iPad, then smartwatches and MacBooks, those things. Right? Then under that, we do have product lines. We can identify 15, 16, 35, those things are there when it's come to iPhones. Right? So those product lines, if we consider then whether it requires same process to produce or whether it is different, whether we use same resources to produce it or not, whether the content of the product is similar or not. That's what we call consistency. Right? So mostly when it's come to the Apple products, they do use somewhat similar production processes, somewhat similar resources. There can be small differences, but when it's come to the Apple products, we can identify consistency is high because the products, all the products are electronic products. Right? If we consider Amazon, what do they produce? What are the different products they sell? They are into books and supermarkets, even clothes, likewise different products are there. So then the resources they use, production processes they use, or any other processes they use can be different, right? So that means in relevant to that company, consistency is low. Right? So that's what it means by consistency. That means whether we are using same production process or not, same content or not, whether the product are somewhat similar or not. That's the idea. So then those are some terms that we refer when we are going to explain about our product mix. So then next one you can write down the topic product line decision. We already have learned what is product line means. That means if it is Apple product line examples are we can say iPhones, 15, 16, 17, those different categories. Right? So if it is toothpaste, we do have Burl vitamin, those. Then here, when it's come to product line, there are different decisions we can take to either expand product line or else to downgrade it. We do have line stretching, line filling, and line pruning. So these different terms are there. So first one is line stretching. Line stretching in the sense we are going to expand the product line. We are going to do it in different 3 ways, which we have downward, upward, and both ways. Right? Now, for example, we take Apple products. So one product class is there we do have product lines. We do have different product lines, maybe in terms of 15, 16 we can categorize, or maybe in terms of Pro, Max, likewise we can categorize, right? So then if we consider 15, 16, 17, so here what we can do is we can add more lines. That's what we call line stretching, right? We will be introducing more products to this. That's what we call product line stretching, right? So in there, sometimes we do introduce products with premium what do we call features, right? Or sometimes they do introduce product with there are no premium features but budget friendly, right? So if we introduce products to this line with premium features at high price, that is we call upgrading, right? Or the upward stretching. If we are introducing product with there are no premium features, but we are going to introduce by considering price. That means mostly budget friendly products. Then it is we call downward stretching, right? So in Apple, what are the premium products they do produce in iPhones? Pro Max, likewise they do produce. So then those are what we call they are increasing this line by introducing some premium products, right? So that is we call upward. So what are budget friendly iPhones they do? SC series, yes. So then SC series we can consider as an example for downward stretching. So both ways in the sense, some companies they do introduce both. Some other companies will upward with right, downward. Or else they can introduce both. So if we are doing both, that's we call both ways. So normally in Apple company they do both. So then you can write down that example there. For this line stretching, you can just write down the meaning of this under product line decisions. First one, line stretching. Line stretching meaning expanding existing product line. So then you can write example. So on the line stretching, there are three. So first you can write downward. Downward in the example, you can write iPhone SC series. Right, so downward in the sense they are mostly introducing budget friendly products without considering the features. Then upward you can write examples Pro Max. Both ways in the sense combination of both upward and downward. So normally Apple do use both ways line stretching. That means they do target high income level people as well as the price considerations also. The line filling in the sense rather than expanding it, we are going to put products to fill some gaps, right? So in there, now, so the range is in one side we have Pro Max, that is the maximum products they provide. In other side, let's say SC. So within this range, in the middle or somewhere else, if you can put some products, right? With again, the Pro Max current features Pro Max එකට වඩා price වලදී SC වලට වඩා features තියෙනවා SC වලට වඩා price වැඩි. මොනවා products අපිට දාන්න පුළුවන් නම් මේ range එකේ ඒකට කියනවා line fee. Already products තියෙන range එකේ ඇතුළට මොනවා හරි තව introduce කරනවා. So මොනවාද examples? Pro Max වලට වඩා price අඩු features අඩු. SC වලට වඩා price වැඩි. 16 years, normally 16, 15. ඊළඟට flux කියලා මම ගන්න plus. So those are we can consider as line filling products examples, right? So then that's the meaning. දැනට already තියෙන range එක දෙපැත්තට අදින්න නැතුව මැදට මොනවාරි click කරනවා. So you can write those examples. Normally 16, 15, 14 plus 7 plus. And line pruning in the sense, if we have any products which are outdated, not matched with the current market technology, we are going to remove them from the product line. That's we call pruning. So any products that Apple remove. If it is, if they have stopped producing it, then we can consider them. Like this, we have a product. This is the product line we have. This is the we can say top extreme oils, prices high, quality or the functions wise it is high. Mostly we have here premium products. In this side, we can consider the bottom of the product line, which low prices, low features, low functions are there, right? So they mostly budget products are there, right? So make a products වැඩි කරනවා නම් line stretch කරනවා නම් මේ දෙපැත්තට තව products දෙපැත්තෙන්ම add කරලා line එක අදින එක සිද්ධි. That means they are going to add more products to this line. So if you are adding products to this side, that's we call upward. If you are adding products to this side, that is we call downward, right? That is product fit. So line fit. That means the end product margin can line to fit. It's a simple idea. But the flow max products, we have in the middle, we can have those 15, 16 plus students. Then that's what line decision. This is a new concept. So up to now we have discussed the concepts relevant to product. Then there are two other concepts linked with product, which we have branding and then packaging. Okay. So then you can write down the topic branding. Basically, branding in the sense we are creating a unique name, unique identity for our group, right? So that's what we simply call brand name as well. But there are some other concepts under this. So the simple idea of branding is we are going to create a unique identity of to our products in comparison to competitors. So then first write down importance of branding. Why it is important to have a unique identity. So find out the importance and value. Here benefits, the main benefit will be helpful to differentiate the product from competitor. Right? What else? Recognition to have an image about the product, reputation for that is helpful. And also maybe to create a positive image about the product in customer mindset or to attract customers.
Easy land.
Easy. Easy to identify, yes.
Attraction to customers.
Attraction of customers, yes.
Stage.
For
Business growth stage.
business growth.
Growth stage. Stage. Growth is.
Yes, for the in that stage it will be yes. It will be helpful. Growth stage.
Great market value.
Sorry, great market value. And also sometimes and to create loyal customers and sometimes even to charge premium prices also having brand is helpful for the company. They can charge high prices because of the brand. Long-term attraction of customers. Why camel prices vary because of the brand. I don't know. I didn't went there. I don't know about the taste and the varieties, but they do have high price. Okay, then here we do have some terms. First one is brand. So brand in the sense the unique name that we put, plus the slogan as well as the logo, all the things that we created comes to the brand. Right? So then in your activity also, the product that you are going to introduce in there, you have coming up with the brand name, logo and slogan. Right? Then we do have another term called brand equity. Brand equity in the sense, normally if we consider a product, it has its own benefits. Product use කරන්නේ ඇයි කියන එකට benefits තියෙනවා. But because of the brand name, it will add some value to the product. That value we call brand equity. Right? The additional value added to the product just because of the brand name, we call brand equity. Right, apart from their product benefits, right? So that's what we call brand equity. Then brand identity in the sense from the company side, what they want consumer to think about the brand, that's we call brand identity. Right? Company එක පැත්තෙන් ඒගොල්ලෝ customers ලා මේ brand එක මොන විදියට දකින්න ඕනද කියලා company එක පැත්තෙන් තියෙන intention එකට idea එකට කියනවා brand identity. Brand image කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම customer brand එක දක්වනවා. So sometimes both these can be same. Sometimes there can be a gap. So for example, if we consider fast foods, KFC, McDonald's, normally the brand identity that they want to produce is those are fast food, tasty. Likewise, there can be some things that they want to communicate, right? But some customers may be there, they consider those products as unhealthy, right? High overpriced, unhealthy, they can consider. So that means the identity that company want to create versus the image that customers have in mind can be different sometimes. Sometimes it can be same. But the identity on the image the brand loyalty means just because of the brand name, the customers tend to come to that brand or they will purchase that brand again and again. That's what we call loyalty. They will be doing their purchasing continuously. Those are the definitions of these different terms. If you want, you can write down that McDonald or KFC example for identity and age difference. So in identity, they may want to focus on providing fast food, quick foods with different taste. But image, maybe some customers can think those are unhealthy. Okay, then any questions up to this one? Yeah. Then you can have a break. Then after that, you will discuss these 2 points and the last slide of previous.
Ini kita kelas ini minta kan ni. Kita ni. Ar better ke kamu? Indah. Dia kalau main. Gua lagi sanggia.
කොයි පැත්තටද?
Kamu ni dah memang kamu.
මේ මෙහෙම බෝඩ් එක පෙන්න. ක්ලාස් එක කියලා පෙන්න පෙන්න යනවා.
यहाँ मेरी बात करेंगे
hari අරගෙන ඉඳ පේනවනේ කට්ටිය. අර මේ පිටපස්සේ ළමයා හරි.
ඉන්නේ.
සඳුනික රවාගෙන ඉන්නේ.
සන්තුනික.
මේ ඉන්නේ ඔක්කොගම
මට වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔයාගේ දරිත අපිට ඔක්කොත්
මේක හරි මේ
එන්නේ රකස්.
මේ
ඔය ඉස්සර මොන ගමන්ද? මේක තාකි පොඩේක
පිනා වෙලෙට බලලා.
දැන් නෑ වැඩි වගේ පොඩිලා.
हरी
හරි
අනි පොඩේට. හිලා නෝනේ.
හරි හරි.
මාවා කාලේ ඉන්නේ කොහොම මාරු දෙන්නේ. අංගලට දරවා කියන්නේ.
නෑ නෑ සීප්. ඒක සීප්.
ඒකනේ දැන් ටික වෙන. අපි නාවෙච්ච දැන් නිදා. එනම් මොකද? හැන්ටක්කගේ කොයි කරේ එනවා කී අපි තතේ ඉන්නවා.
මම ටිකක් අම්මේ යන්න. මේ ආවහම
හරි ළමයා ආවහම ගාති මම ෆෝන් එකේ රේබේකා කරන කොට ගත්තා. රේබේකා ඔබලා මොකද පොඩි කෙනෙක් නේද? මේක පොඩි
It is fine.
Oh, wait, who's about it?
ඒ මේ ක්ලාස් එකේදී නිදා ගන්න කරන ක්විස් එක. අපි ගමු යක් ඉතර ෆොටෝ එකක් ගන්න. ඒක මේ අර ඊළඟ සීස්වාන් කිව්වා එහෙම සීකවල් hina වෙන්න ළමයි cheese ඒක කිව්වා මාර hina වෙන්න කියලා hina වෙලා ඉන්නට අපි වැඩි මේ පිළිසෙන්චර තමයි hina hina වෙන්නේ විශාල එදෙලා hina වෙන්නේ යා ඔය ඉතින් ये वो डॉक्टर लाके
Hina boy
कोई मिट्टी नावे लिखो
අර තාත්තා එක හැන්දක තාත්තකුත් නේ ඒක පේනවා
ඒක හරියට
මේ නංගි ඉන්නවනේ ඉතින් ශාරි කොනෙකට තියෙනවද
ඉපණි මේ පස්සේ පොතේ එකක් කියලා අය උඩ තියෙනවා ඒ උඩ තියෙනවා
ඉන්න නෑනේ
අනේ මම ඉතල කන්ද අපි
ඉතින් ගන්න පංචි බෑග්
ඊට මත ගෝල් තව දෙකට Ini kaget ini kamu siapa lagi? Oh, ini mah. Ya dia ini. Saya mentekan sini. Oh, poin tiga apa nih? Oh, poin tiga itu nih kakak. Ikan harus lain tiga dalam yang ini dia. Oh, poin tiga harus sih. Nanti gitu. Ini kita udah ini habis itu. Kita itu ikan ini di mana? Saya di mana? Oh, benar. Ada apa? Baik. Ada dalam tapi desa apa di market ya di suatu ada ini wow ini jadi jadi di dalam sama dia ya kalau luar itu kan lebih banyak ya saya display ya kalau di kota kalau here. We do have now, we have learned about what is brand and importance of it, and there are some key decisions that we have to take when it's come to branding. So first one is we do have brand positioning. That means how we are going to put our brand name in customer mindset. That means what sort of an image that we are going to create in their mindset. So that's what we call brand positioning. Then we do have brand name selection. In there it says when we are going to select or create a brand name, there are few features or characteristics that we have to consider. For example, brand name should be something that we can memorize easily. So it should be memorable, and it need to have a meaning which symbolize products or the comparative values. And also it should be, it can be used as a legally protection as well. So these characteristics should be there when we are selecting the brand. And then there are different brand sponsorship methods. That means in here, we have three methods. First one is manufacturer's brand. That means sometimes the person who produced the product is the one who is going to brand the product as well. That's we call manufacturer's brand. That means the manufacturer of the product or the producer of the product, as well as the person who is doing or the company who is doing branding are same, one person or one company, right? Private branding, mostly the manufacturers will be different people. Branding will be done by several people. So they will purchase product from some external manufacturers, and then they will create a brand name to it and they will sell. So it is done separately, right? Manufacturers are separated. The people who will create the brand name and sell are different. Then co-branding in the sense two brands are working together and coming up with the new product. So they do highlight both brand names. So you can write that down under brand sponsorship. There are three methods. So first one, manufacturer's brand. And now using the brand name created by the brand name created by the manufacturer of the product. Manufacturer of the product. Then second one, private brand. Private brand, create a separate company. Separate company, purchase products. Purchase products from the manufacturer. And create a separate brand name. Create a separate brand name and sell products. Create separate brand name and sell products. Then last one, co-brand name. Co-brand name. Write down two brands in together. Brands get together and produce and sell products. And sell products. You can write down the next topic, brand development. There you can first roll this you can first draw this. So here we have product category, whether it is existing or new. Brand existing or new. Right here we do have now product category. We have already learned product category in the sense product class of the company. So then whether we are going with existing product category or not, and whether we are having new brand name or existing. Based on that, there are different strategies. First one we call line extension. That means we are in the existing brand name. We will be introducing existing products, maybe different variation, different features, different colors. We are going to introduce products which is similar to the existing products under existing brand name. That's we call line extension, right? Now, for example, under Apple brand, they will have iPhones, right? So that is the existing product. So under iPhone category, they do introduce with different versions, right? So maybe here 15, 16, now they have introduced 17. So likewise, existing brand Apple, under product category is iPhones. Under that, they do coming up with different versions. So that's what we call line extension. Right? Then brand extension in the sense, again, existing brand, we can say Apple. They are introducing new product category. So previously they have come up with desktop. Later they introduce phones. Then they have coming up with the smartwatches. So they are introducing new categories, right? So phones, then smartwatches, then maybe iPads, MacBooks. They are introducing new categories. That's what we call brand extension. Existing brand, but they are coming up with new product category, right? Then here, new brand, but existing products, right? For example, let's say in Unilever, they do produce, let's say, different hair care products. So the product is same, hair care products, right? But they do coming up with new brand names. For example, Dove in the glass, even the Unilever, right? I can't remember what else they are. So they are coming up with the product is same. All products are hair care product. Let's say shampoo. Shampoo one of my product have a brand name specs. Right? And some company again, other brands are going to introduce. Right? So that's we call multiple brands. Then new brands in the same totally new product with new brand name. Right? So under same company. We can go with existing brand name one, existing products from brands. So here you can write down those examples. For here, example will be under Apple iPhone, different versions they introduce. So line extension. The brand is Apple. Product category iPhone. They are introducing different versions, 15, 16, 17. Pro Max, those are so you can see. Then under brand extension, again, same example, Apple category, so Apple brand. You can say introducing categories. That means earlier they had only desktop. Then they introduced MacBooks, iPhones, smartwatches, likewise they are adding new categories. But the same brand name, new category. Here for the multiple brands, brand is Unilever. Sorry, companies Unilever. Under that, they do have different brands. Product, both the, you can say maybe shampoo or something. Maybe they are their products. Same product, different brand names. For this, can see any examples if the idea is a new product with a totally new product with a totally new brand name. So any examples that you can read? Under one company, they are coming up with a new product with the brand name. Maybe for the first time when they are introducing hotels, let's say they are not into tourism or hotel side, but if we are introducing, they are first time entering to that industry by introducing a new hotel under one sort of brand name or something. I cannot remember one real example. However, the meaning is new brand with the new. Right, then that's what comes under brand name. The next one we do have packaging, the last part. Packaging in the sense, basically how we are going to design and produce container of the product. So in there, nothing to write here. Just it includes sliding in packaging. First one is to protect the product. So it's the main one. For the promotional purposes, we can use packaging. You may have seen sometimes they do change packaging to attract customers. Then for the convenience purposes, we can use packaging, especially to store or to use office. Then sustainability, that means nowadays we do consider eco-friendly packaging. Mostly that's also we have to consider. So these are what the benefits of packaging or the usage of packaging. So that's what it included here. That's what it's all about the relevant products. It includes packaging and branding part as well. Then in the previous lesson, we had to do one part, not the previous lesson, same lesson, previous slide. This one. New product development process, right? So here there are several stages. First one is idea generation. Idea generation in the sense when we are going to develop a new product, we first try to develop ideas, right? So then in there we will be collecting ideas from internal people in the sense employees, managers. From them we will be collecting ideas, and especially from research and development department, and also from marketing department, we will get insight about what actually customer wants. Based on that, we will try to come up with ideas. And also from the external environment, we are going to collect data, especially in relevant to market changes. Based on that, we are first going to collect ideas from different people regarding what are the trends now we have in market. Based on that, what sort of a product that we can develop. So once we have an idea, once we have several ideas, then we go for idea screening. That means if we have different conflicting ideas that we have collected from people, then we are going to screen them, or we are going to kind of like summarize them into few based on what are the most valuable ideas that we can implement. So all the ideas we may not be able to implement, or we may not be able to convert into a product. So then we are going to identify what are the most valuable ideas as well as what are the most practical ideas that we can consider. So that's what we call idea screening, right? So we are going to remove any unpractical things or any unvaluable ideas. Then we are going to develop the concept in there. What we are doing, that those ideas we are going to develop as a concept. So mostly in here we will be designing the product, not the physical product, but design of the product we will be coming up with. That's what we call concept development. Then after that, we will be testing it, whether it is what do we call reliable, whether we can put it into the market or not, those things. Then after that, we will be developing the marketing strategy. That means 7 Ps or 4 Ps. In there, we are going to decide what is the price of the product, what are the promotional method, how we are going to distribute them, those decisions. Then we do conduct environmental analysis to see whether this product is applicable to the current market trends. Then we will be developing the physical product. Right? Then we will be doing a test run. Have you ever participated in those kind of tests or we are making product market they will normally do a pilot test, something like that. So they will select few customers in the market and then they will introduce that product to them. If it is a food or something, they will give it to them to taste and give their feedback, right? So that we do here, that's what we call test marketing. That means before introducing the product to the market, we will select few customers and we give it to them to get their feedback. Then after that, we are going to actually put the product into the market. In there, we will be doing advertisements and marketing campaigns. That's what we call commercialization. So those are the different steps that we go through when we are developing a new product. You can write down the topic new product development. It's their first step, idea generation. Idea generation, you can write down collecting ideas for the new product. From internal people, collecting ideas for the new product from internal people based on external environmental trends. Second one, idea screening. Selecting most appropriate ideas from the collected all ideas. Now, concept development and testing. Right now, converting idea into a product design. and conduct research and development. Research and development. To test the product. Both one marketing strategy. Then you can write down development of 7 PSO OPS. Development of 7 PSO OPS. Business analysis. Conducting environmental analysis. Conducting environmental analysis to test feasibility of the product. Feasibility of the product. And whether it is practically we can introduce to the market or not. Then product development. Beginning is developing the physical product. Test marketing. Conduct pilot test. Conduct pilot test. Commercialization. Commercialization means introducing the product to the market. And do advertisements. So that's what it includes under product. So here we have done in 4 PS, so the 7 PS, first one, product. Next week we will be doing price, second one. Okay. So likewise, we will be learning only the 4 PS, product, price, promotion, and place. Other 3, I will just tell you the meaning, but there are no lessons allocated to that. So, okay, then are there any questions? Don't lesson or assessments. I will let you know what's the the case study 1 and 2 you have by Noyam first. So the second case study also I will upload. First one we have already done in class. So you already have those, right? Right. So you can upload that and visual assignment November. Group report 10. Group presentation, I think that's it. Yes, 8 or 9 that week. Because I'm last week here, statistically. Number 8 or 9 is my final presentation. Will it be so the option is you can either do those 3 activities presentation on 1st November, either 1st or 2nd November, or else final presentation එක දවසේම කොහොමද ඒක කරන්න පුළුවන් activity 1 එකේ මට නිකන් idea එක present කරන්න ඕන නැහැ නිකන් උඩට කලින් decide කරලා කියලා ගන්න. So activity 2 3 part එකයි final presentation එක ඔක්කොම ඕන එකට ඔයගලන්ට last day එකේ කරන්න පුළුවන්. But you prefer that. The activity first 3 activities first කරලා last week එකේ final presentation. That's it. Then 1st November activity 1 to 3 ඒක ඔයගලන්ට සුප presentation එක ගන්න නිකන් slides 3ක් විතර හදලා activities 3 අවශ්‍ය content එක include කරලා online එකකින් හරි දෙන්න හරි විතරක් present කරනවා. Final presentation all have for the final presentation I think time maximum 15 minutes. If it's a little presentation and you don't have to wear formal niqab. For the final presentation, you can do it as a boss. Blog and physical copies I will upload a sample, but that one is not relevant to marketing. I have given it in another module. Just content is different, but you can refer the design, the formatting or anything like that. So I will upload sample. Daily equivalent master benefit.